Yo guys, welcome to a review video. This one is gonna be about some exciting news, guys. We finally, right? Next patch is gonna be so good, right? So good. So here's some changes that are coming to, well, first off, to Naafiri bug fix, right? And we have some changes to like the runes, right? Keystones, primarily. So Riot released the patch notes, like a patch preview, right? And they have like, you can see the buffs that they're gonna be doing and nerfs. So the patch overall is gonna be very good, right? There's a lot of good changes here in terms of like champions that need to be nerfed. That's good. But what I do really just want to be talking about here, right? Domination Keystones buff. So basically all the keystones and domination tree getting buff. First off, we have Electrocute here, so get right into it. This damage is moving from 50 to 190, right, to 70, 40. Actually really good, like very good, like good enough to where I'm gonna be recommending to go Electrocute next patch. No joke. I know we love Comet and all, but this buff is gonna be crazy, right? And for Naafiri to proc Electrocute, right, she needs to land 2 Qs on the enemy, right? Land 2 Q, or you just like, if you're jumping in, right, when you're jumping in, get a proc. So this change is actually pretty good, right? To compare it to like, I mean, yeah, it shows you what it is right now, right? Now you may be wondering, like, how it's 20 damage, right? Like, is that really a big of a deal? And I mean, late game damage is gonna be like um 50 more, right? But the early game, 20 more damage, thing, right? And I'm gonna show you why that is. So if you compare it to Comet right now, right? So Comet right now does 30 to 130, right? Now the thing with Comet is that the cooldown is perma up. But while Electrocute has 20-second CD, this has 20 seconds, but your Q will lower it. So every time your Q is up, you'll be proccing Comet. And then when you jump on the enemy, right, you'll be proccing like multiple Comet, 2 procs. So right now, right, let's say you're looking at it currently, where it does 50 damage. If you hit 2 comets, it's already out damaging Electric. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, that's why I was like, yo, Electric would always kind of just out damage Comet, because even though like Comet can miss, right, you're gonna be sending them out, because and then even when you land, just need to land like 2 of them, and you're already doing like, it's gonna be 60 damage. You're gonna be doing even 10 more. Just saying, right? Just off base damage only. We're talking. So this is like pretty, like Comet versus like Electrocute. Comet just win. But with this going to 70, right? So even if you hit 2 Comet procs, right? It's not gonna be it's not gonna be more than Electrocute. Electrocute going to 70. Hit 2 of this, right? It's gonna be 60 base damage. We're not even talking about the AD ratios on it yet, right? Because AD ratio is the same, right? So I don't really need to talk about it. So it's gonna be basically it, right, with the buff, right? If you land 1 Electrocute proc, you need to hit Comet procs, right, to do like 10 less damage. And we know Comet can miss, right? But we do factor in that in overall DPS of this throughout the game. So yeah, with Electrocute, you're just gonna be jumping on people and just like bursting them heavy. That's how you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Electrocute next patch. Telling you right now, to switch from Comet to Electrocute, long as this stays as it is, because this is really OP, right? They're probably gonna nerf this. I'm not gonna lie, they're probably gonna nerf it. But the way how Riot Games does balancing is that they they don't try to achieve balance. They just change things to like put a new, like what's the flavor, that's how they do it. Like they're like, okay, this is what you guys gonna be. This is gonna be the meta. Run to play those things. And then eventually after a while they'll be like, okay, we're gonna just change it. That's kind of like how it works. See if I can, like in my videos, right, or on stream, I'll let you guys know immediately if they do any changes. But it may take like with YouTube, it may take like a while, because I have to like record a video and then try to get it out. Like it can be a little awkward sometimes to try to get information out fast. But the next thing too is that the other keystones though, right? It's interesting because Dark Harvest is actually going up from 20 to 30, and damage per soul from 9 to 11. This is also pretty good. Dark Harvest. I've not really looked at the numbers per se. The thing is with this with Dark Harvest is that you need stacks for it to pass out electric. With all Electrocute looks like there's no way obviously you can go Dark Harvest in lane. Like this is not even a lane rune per se. I was just saying, like, you know, I was just like paying attention to it, like looking at it. Buff is gonna be good, like for jungle stuff, right? So like it's moving up by 10 damage flat, and then this first soul stack is gonna be like pretty good too. So if you get like 10 procs, that's gonna be like 20 more damage. I'm thinking about like Morgana to be honest, because I play Morgana jungle. I don't play in like Naafiri jungle, right? But I mean, if you do play Naafiri jungle, I mean, this is getting, you know, you could run this in some games, have fun. All three of these, to be honest, because the last thing I'm gonna get into right now, which a lot of y'all are aware that some Naafiri has been taken, is Halo Blades. Now, with Halo Blades being buffed, right, this is absolutely kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And what I think Halo Blades does, right, is gives you like a very strong, like all in, like in the early game at least, right? I mean, late game too, it can give you that, but I mean, like later in the game is kind of tricky because you're jumping onto somebody, probably can kill them already for the most part, but this could it like this change is like it's kind of harder to calculate damage because I've done a test with my friend Gem Blocks, call him Blocks I guess, or Gem. We were in Discord the couple weeks ago and we tested like Halo Blades, or no, sorry, not Halo Blades per se, but we tested like attack speed on the Fury. So while I don't recommend building attack speed on a Fury, right? The dogs, you know, they get like 2 3 hits per like Q or whatever. But if you have enough attack, the more attack speed you have, right, they can actually just they will. It's not that they just go for 2 3 autos. It's more like they attack for 3 seconds. I'm just saying a random second, right? Like they just attack for that whole duration, and then they will kind of like stop afterwards. But if you have a high amount of attack speed, they will attack more and get out more DPS. But the thing is, if you're on your target, right, and you're just able to like letting your dogs attack, like that doesn't matter, right? It's only matter in the case where you throw your Q out and then you want the dogs to just like attack quickly and then just like stop. You want them to attack as much as they can while you know they have the attack command on. No, but like Halo Blades is going up by 30% like attack speed, and the cooldown is going down. I'm very big on like cooldown stuff because when you lower cooldowns like these, it makes it so that you have like you can go in more often. So and you may not see this as a big thing, right? Like 2 seconds coming off, right? But think about it this way, right? Let's say your opponent, let's say I'm just saying Hue spell, let's say like Hue, right? Defensive spell or Ori charm. Like you're in lane, like you're playing against these champions and they have their ability that keeps them safe. If you're able to like get like a 2 second window to actually engage, that's big, you know what I'm saying? So changes like these where they shave off like 2 seconds off this, yeah, this shit is gonna be good. So I'm gonna be testing out some new strategies in terms of like the builds overall. Definitely Electrocute is probably just I'm just gonna like Electrocute is just gonna be like chill. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna be better than Comet for sure. Like based on what I'm seeing here, I definitely don't see a reason to just go Comet other than fun factor or like late game it could Comet could like have more DPS because like even late game right is 130. So if you double that up right, that's 260. So Comet like late game actually can do per se. You know like it will like Comet will do more damage late game. That's for sure because it's 130 here, right? So times that by 2, it's gonna be 260, and like executes the maximum at 240. So 2 comet procs, and you know in late game you get a lot of comet procs. So yeah, like That's gonna be insane. But like I think the Halo Blade stuff is like these two runes though are keystones. They're gonna be looking very nice next patch. Electrocute, I think is just gonna be a must, right? Just gonna be going in and us bursting. Level three, level four, level three, level four. Ideally level four, depending on like because when you have 2 points in Q, just going. Might even just run Ignite too. Well, here's the thing though, you gotta be watch out because remember this is not just about Naafiri. Other people are going to electrocute too. So it's gonna be interesting. There's gonna be a lot of kills. You're probably gonna run Ignite with this, to be honest. You could run Ignite. I'm not saying that Ignite is a must, because even though this is getting a bigger buff, right? That doesn't mean that you have to run Ignite. But when you get more damage like this, like a crazy amount like this, kind of like you might turn into a situation where you become like how Riven runs Ignite. It's because Riven lethal is so high that just going Ignite just makes it so that can guarantee getting kills. If you have Ignite, it's like you can guarantee getting a level every time if so. Right? So we're gonna be doing that stuff. It might switch up how we build our items too, because if this stays as it is, as I said, right, we can just go for more aggressive approach. Like you guys know about the build, like the Ghostblade build, right? We could just go Ghostblade first. Things like that, like just you can just run around and just one shot. You could pull up to the jungle and one shot them too. So having that Ghostblade first running around the map, y'all know about that. Some of y'all know about that build that goes around. So they do it a lot on Korea, because Korea is about like just perma fighting, just running around the map, things like that. So for the rune page, it would look something like this. So you go like electrocute into sudden impact, probably sudden impact because you just want extra damage. Ace of Blood is a very good rune too, right? But in this case, right, you're probably just really looking to do as much damage as possible. Sudden impact into Lamentos, right? You can actually use this too. Never mind, I lied. You can use this but like it's not bad, you know what I'm saying. This one, like, it's just between these two. Obviously do not take this. This is like the worst rune in the game. Do not take this. But these two, yeah. This one basically just lowers the haste of the your trinkets, so you can deeper more or use blue ward more, because I use blue ward. It's just I don't know what to use. So I might just be running this, to be honest, because I actually do use blue wards. I don't really use yellow trinket after a certain stage, so this one would be more ideal for me. But if you do like using like keeping your yellow trinket, or you like to run red trinket, sorry, if you like to run red trinket, yeah, you're gonna like this. I mean, this just works overall. I mean, sorry, this just works overall. Like it works with all trinkets. But this one, right, if you're gonna keep yellow trinket all game, you use it. But that's what I don't like about it. It's too, you know what I'm saying? Like it's too restricting. You gotta like ward drink. What if you want to go sleeper? If you want to go blue ward? I like blue ward, so this won't go work. All right, next thing here is you can run these two. I mean, all of these are good, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Really, I do like running Relentless Hunter on like Morgana jungle, so jungle stuff. But I think for what you're gonna be trying to do in lane, right? I think this one is probably just gonna be like the more reliable thing, because if you get extra gold, right, you can change your strategy completely, because we can be rushing Serenity third, rushing like Ghostblade, just like looking to just kill people. Don't be like, don't just go full aggression, bro. Probably. So run this, and in like this one is cool, like, you know what I'm saying, but it's better if you just have the extra gold and just like kill people perma, like get more, like you spike harder by just getting the islands faster. Because imagine you get a kill or two early game, you're getting ghost played by like 7 minutes and the game is over, no? Okay, next thing too is and in the second tree, right, I would probably just run like, I love mana, so I will need this mana flow ban. I can't play without this. And then you just run Scorch with it. You jump in and you just get 20 damage. Like, I'm just saying level 1, right? 20 damage from Scorch. It's gonna be 70 from this. And sudden impact 20. So yeah, this is how the page would look. Or if you're doing Halo Blades, so it will look. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be testing out both next patch for sure. I'm definitely excited for it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, more than the Halo Blades, but I'm not gonna call Halo Blades out, because I said, right, I like that they're gonna lower the CD and the attack speed is going up even more. I mean, even more burst. So you can try both, see which one you like more. But the damage on Electrocute. Because I feel like one of the problems with Halo Blaze is that late game, like trying to get off auto attack later in the game, is awkward, right? The Electrocute is just gonna be very smooth with their combo, like at that stage. This is how you're gonna look a full aggression page. If I'm going anything defensive, I don't know how that's gonna work because I don't. That's not gonna work with this page, bro. Because if you go domination and you go this, you're not gonna have any mana. So unless they do some changes to Naafiri to eliminate the need to like be going mana runes, I like the all option. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this and the bug fix. I'll see you guys on the rift. This is gonna be exciting. I'm actually dead. I've been bored waiting for next split, bro. As in next patch, because current state of Naafiri is just very bland. To be honest, very very bland. I'm hoping for some direct changes to her though in the near future. Yeah, because Freak said some assassin changes are gonna be coming. I didn't like for me. I didn't really think about like him messing with the keystones because I was hoping for some one-on-one case by case type buffing or changes. So yeah, it's good. It's good news for every Naafiri player. Take care, guys. Love y'all. Bye bye.